now coming up, we have 3 meets in the next 7 days. Just how do you go ahead preparing for that mentally heading to wrap up the season?
Yeah, I think, we're just focused, on trying to get out there and hit the routines. Mentally, I don't think it's really that big of a deal, for the team. It's a competition should be physically easier on their bodies than an actual practice. But obviously a meet has a lot more, emotion involved in it, and, just a lot more of a mental challenge. So I think it's more along the lines of just making sure we have them physically prepared to go, and that we're supporting them, through the next 7 days of being out there. It is very draining, obviously, to be in a competitive environment. But just helping them, and supporting them through that, making sure they're having a good time, making sure they're well rested and hydrated, outside of those moments. And so I think we're going to be fine. And it is a lot to ask of them, but it's a final push, and a lot of sports are like this where, that last final push at the end of season going into postseason is very intense. And so I'm treating it more, I'm just excited to get out there and have some opportunities to show off, what we work so hard for every day.
And a big road score last week, just a fun bus ride back on the way home. Kind of describe how you're carrying that momentum from Friday and just going back to Pitt again tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's, our assistant coach, Zakira, she says to the team all the time, copy and paste, copy and paste. So that's, I've been saying that all week to them, and the energy has been great, not just in our practices, but in conditioning, and just in their interaction as a team, so it's been very positive. They're excited. They were a little bit physically beat up yesterday after 3 practices in a row. So, we went a little bit lighter on them, but ended the practice yesterday with some great conversation, lots of laughing. We gave them some Nike gear, so that always kind of helps to make the week go faster. And, but yeah, I want the same thing tomorrow night. Obviously, would want those 24 hit routines. We still have mistakes on every event that we can fix. We can keep adding to that score. And, the way that the rankings are being calculated this year, we can make substantial gains there, just over this weekend. So that's going to be the goal, is to be aggressive, to have fun. The skills are there. They've put in all the work, and now we just got to go, do some mountaineer magic, and, we can't stop the climb and get it done.
And just looking ahead to Sunday, hosting Pitt for the first time. We've been there twice. Just what are you looking to see in a home meet? I know different lineup changes could happen, things like that. So what are you looking to see how the next 2 days from your lineups?
We're lucky that we have some depth, not on every event, but we do on, 3 out of 4 right now. And I'm, if we can get some of those guys, I haven't seen a lot of competition yet. We have a very strong performance tomorrow night that could open the door up a little bit, because you never know. Some of our routines may be stronger that we haven't seen a lot of yet, and so we need to know that going into Big 12, and making sure that we're, taking advantage of the biggest scores that we can get. Last time Pitt was here, we lost to them here in the Coliseum, and I love the backyard brawl. I love the rivalry, that goes on, and it's all in great fun. But at the same time, I want to make sure, that we don't have a repeat of last year. So that's more of a personal goal for me. But the team knows that they definitely can do it. They've already done it once, and I'm honestly hoping for a 3-0 in this year's backyard brawl. That'd be great.
And then just looking ahead after Sunday, just a week before the team hosts Big 12, what are you looking to see in between Sunday and leading up to Saturday?
Yep, so we're going to have limited practices, to be ready for that. So it's one of those things. There's not a whole lot of time, between those 2 meets to fix details and to really focus, fine tune, I guess would be the better words for saying it. But we've got to keep the momentum going, and it's kind of a win-win. That's why it's exciting when you're hosting a championship event. So, you know, even if this weekend does not go the way that I would like for it to go, it's a good chance to hit a reset button and you're right back in the Coliseum. You know, if this weekend is phenomenal, then you just keep building on that momentum. And, you know, so like I said, that's the exciting thing about hosting a championship. That's, you know, the competitive advantage to having it, you know, in your home arena. And so I'm excited for that, you know, and I think things are lining up well for this team and they're coming together. It's been a very unique year, but, you know, that was to be expected. And there's been some surprises, that's for sure. But I gotta give it to this team. They've been extremely resilient through, and I have no doubt that they're going to continue that.